How's it going, everybody? Dr. Coin back at it again, and welcome to the Coin Cave. Today we're going to be discussing the shipwreck of the El Cazador. The El Cazador was a Spanish brig warship that sunk off the Gulf of Mexico in the year 1784. When she went down, she was carrying approximately 450,000 troy ounces of silver coins that were bound for New Orleans from Mexico. Before we do get into what has to be one of the largest discoveries of shipwreck coins in history, I would really appreciate if you guys would hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you would like to see more coin collecting videos just like this. In the 1700s, the country of Spain controlled much of the land for what would eventually become the southern states of Alabama, Mississippi, and Louisiana. It was known at that time and is referred to now as the territory of Spanish Louisiana, and throughout the 1770s, they were in an economic crisis. Paper money was the easiest and most available form of currency, but up to that point in New Spain, paper money was not backed by any physical silver or gold. So eventually Carlos III, the King of Spain, decided to send some of these precious metals in the form of Spanish silver coins. The El Cazador ship set sail on October 20th, 1783 to Veracruz, Mexico. Her mission was to receive and transport approximately 450,000 Spanish reals, mostly 8 reals, also referred to as pieces of 8. Additionally, it carried around 400,000 silver pesos and 50,000 smaller silver coins of various sizes and dates, all of which would have equaled out to around 37,500 pounds or 450,000 troy ounces of silver in total. The Spanish king Carlos III entrusted his most loyal and favored captain, Gabriel Campos y Pineda, with the voyage. On January 11, 1784, the ship set sail off from Mexico to New Orleans, and the ship would never be seen again. Over the next 6 months, the king would make several attempts to locate the ship, but in June of that year, they would officially list it as missing at sea, and the El Cazador would be lost forever, or so they thought. On August 2nd, 1993, the trawler boat Mistake and her captain Jerry Murphy were fishing in the Gulf of Mexico when their line snagged. When they pulled in their nets, they quickly realized that this was no fish. They were full of black rubble and debris, and when they would hoist them up and dump them onto their decks, silver coins would scatter about. These coins bore a Mexican mint mark as well as the date 1783. In September, they would use a small drone to dive and locate the wreck as well as take photos. Coins could be seen littering the entire site. Most of the treasure hoard was eventually recovered and housed in a safe at the Grand Bay State Bank building in Grand Bay, Alabama. Eventually, it was administered to the Franklin Mint. The Franklin Mint would catalog most of these coins before they would piece them out and sell them to collectors. Many of these silver coins were minted fresh at the Mexican Mint, so when they were recovered, they would be in excellent condition. Because of underwater tides and currents, it's said that on occasion divers, fishermen, and tourists will find these coins washing up along the coast of the Gulf of Mexico. You know, when it comes to a lot of these shipwreck coins, you will get them from a grading company like NGC or PCGS, and they will have a tag on it, or they will have something that indicates its lineage directly back to the shipwreck. They are extremely valuable and rare. They're usually kept in pretty tight communities, and if you do happen to find one, you should definitely make sure that it's legit before you ever buy it. But I think it is awesome, the history behind all of these shipwreck coins. There has been many shipwrecks and treasure discoveries over the course of history, and they have happened all over the globe, so we have a lot more that we can cover in future videos. And depending on where you live, each of these different videos may apply to you. You may be able to just go to the beach if you live by the coast of the ocean and be able to find one of these silver coins, especially if you're a metal detector, if you're a magnet fisherman. Maybe not so much the silver ones because they're not magnetic, but I think it definitely is awesome to brush up on your history of these shipwrecks, especially when they are related to coins, silver, gold, and precious metals. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that thumbs up. Please subscribe if you'd like to see more just like this. But until the next one, everybody, peace out and have a good one, y'all.